We're making a video.
Lemonade, crunchy ice, sip it once, sip it twice.
What do you see, Isaac?
There's fire.
So it's an eternal flame, Isaac. It's been burning for 2,500 years.
What? I built a cat fortress.
Well, I can hear roosters crowing. And this is our last morning here in Cappadocia. We were only here for a short time and we packed it full of trying to see all the stuff that we wanted to do and experience it all. And my one regret is that I didn't take time to really slow down and rest in it, to kind of soak in the area. This rental house, I think, will forever be one of the most unique ones. We have loved it. It was comfortable, it had the space for everyone, it had all the modern amenities we needed. As we were staying here, the kids kept noticing all the different Turkish rugs and the Turkish pottery and just experiencing what it was like to stay in these caves and feeling the texture and noticing the different things. Even little things like shutting a door became an adventure. Look at that. Look at that. I want to remember that. Doing some dishes while looking out at this view. Usually there was a little cat sitting right about there. These little blue eyes are supposed to be a protector of some sort. And look, these are some of the ceramic tiles that we saw at the pottery place. Caleb checked this one yesterday and it is signed on the back by a master of pottery. I mean, it's the little details, right? Like the fact that your closets are in a rock. I loved that the owner of our Airbnb was born here. All right, well that's it. Goodbye to Cappadocia and the little fairy chimney house and on to the airport and the next adventure. But this is your friendly reminder to not get so busy seeing stuff and doing stuff and checking it off your list that you miss the most important part of being places, which is just being there. I absolutely loved walking by this construction site each morning and seeing the progress that they're making. It's fun to see the little rock home creation in action. I'm usually the last one in. You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
On to the next adventure?
Yeah.
Something that you may or may not know about Jeremy is that he is a master DJ. He has a playlist for every circumstance, and the minute we're in a car or in the house or anywhere, he has a playlist up and running that perfectly fits the mood and the needs that we're in at the moment. So he created for this world trip a goodbye playlist, and when we drive away from the Airbnbs or the rentals or the hotels, we listen to the goodbye songs.
This is a good song for that.
So make the best of this test and don't ask why. I hope you had the time of your life.
All right, we're getting on a plane right now that's going to fly us to Antalya, which is just a little bit more on the coastal side of Turkey.
Where we're going is warm.
Kendra, I think you mean hot.
Yeah, it's gonna feel really warm. But we're going with our friends. That makes it extra fun.
Elise is excited. She gets to sit by her friend on the flight.
How could that be better than sitting by your brothers and sisters who you've been with for 3 months? I don't get it.
Laura is also sitting with a friend back there.
First view of the Mediterranean coast of Turkey. And the kids are just enthralled in it. They just can't help but be so alive and full of wonder. It's amazing. They didn't have friends to sit with, so they're watching shows. Waiting at the airport is definitely more fun with friends. rental car and we stopped at a mall. We're gonna hit a food court and get some lunch. This is a nice mall.
I love the colors.
So pretty. There's Jeremy. He parked the car. We're trying to reunite.
Well, this mall has a lot of familiar places. And I love Arby's. Yes! Alright, we decided that while we're here in Turkey, we can play football.
And football.
And football. Caleb is outgrowing his current shoe.
Yeah,
and so we're trying to get some new shoes, but they're in a totally different size. This is size 37.
Yeah, I'm a giant.
Alright, so there's this store inside the mall that has everything we need. It even has a gluten-free section that has been great. Ooh, Turkish delights. A lot of olives. You girls getting onions?
Yeah. How many do we need?
What's it for?
I don't know.
I don't know either. So when you gas up in Turkey, you have to use the keys to get in. Very good. Oh, that's nice.
We landed in Antalya, we got some food, we stopped at a grocery store to grab some items, and now we are headed out to drive up the coast to the place where we're staying.
Wait, is that the sea that we live in?
No, we live in the Caribbean. This is the Mediterranean.
Does it make it cold? Is it hot?
No, it's warm. Oh my goodness. I've never seen the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
Have you?
We're excited to swim in it though.
Wow! Oh, every little glimpse I'm getting through here is just breathtaking. Oh, I want to go out on a boat. You guys, we are crazy close to Greece right now. Here's our first Turkish tunnel.
I'm not even trying.
Is that a light at the end of the tunnel I see?
Yeah. Can you guys hold it?
It's coming! It's coming! Alright, we've decided to take a short detour. Check out something over here. Oh my goodness, there's gonna be some good views up here, I think. I liked Cappadocia, but being here, I'm getting like giddy and excited. I'm a green girl all the way. Give me the trees and the lush and oh, these mountain cliffs and the sparkling blue water. I'm really excited. I think there's a chance we found where we're going. Maybe.
So the reason we stopped to do this hike is because it has a world-renowned natural phenomenon.
It's very rare. It only occurs a few places in the world, and I've personally never seen it.
And I don't understand it, but it's called an internal flame. Fire is coming out of the rocks, or on the rocks, in the rocks.
Out of crevices in the rocks?
And has for thousands of years without stopping.
Scientists estimate that it's been going constantly for 2,500 years-ish.
It was
So-
about 15 minutes out of the way when we were driving to our next place we're staying. It smells like pine trees, the roots on the path.
Love it.
No matter where we are in the world, we think of Papa's cabin.
With the gravel.
Yeah. So we told all the other kids what this was, but Isaac wanted it to be a surprise.
So I listened to something and I have no idea. I know it has to do with fire.
Good job.
We found a marker. We think this means we have 600 meters left.
But does it mean we already went 600 meters? Who knows?
Janae was a really good sport. And now Jeremy's being super daddy. It's just a 1 kilometer hike, but it is straight up. This is actually really beautiful. We are here at 5:30, 6 p.m. and the sun is not harsh on us right now. We're in shade and it smells and feels so much like my dad's cabin, which is one of our happiest places on earth. So we're all enjoying that. The big kids are waiting for us at each mile marker. Wait, meter marker. Ready? Let's keep going. How you doing?
Well, they stop and rest at each marker and then run off. So there's no resting for us.
No resting for Jeremy. You want to stop and rest for a minute?
Let's go.
We're catching our first glimpse. What do you see, Isaac?
There's fire.
So it's an eternal flame, Isaac. It's been burning for 2,500 years. It's naturally occurring here.
What?
It's just flames among these rocks.
Why?
We don't know.
Is there gas? And then a spark? I smell gas. Yes, there is gas coming from there. You can smell gas. There's gas coming from there.
So it's a gas that naturally is coming out of the earth here. And it sparks.
It's like an eternal earth fart
So if you
that's on fire.
if you dumped water on it, would it go out?
I don't know, but my guess would be for momentarily and then it would start again.
Well, there used to be one there.
Yeah. So it looks like there was one here. And then maybe someone did dump water on it? So they do sometimes sell marshmallows up here, but not today. So the friends we're meeting here are from Turkey, and it's so fun to meet amazing people. Caleb's in a happy place, kind of playing with fire.
Caleb, I'm sure that many generations of children have enjoyed.
Playing with fire here?
Yes. The birthplace of many pyros.
Is it too hot? You can come down from here or go to a smaller flame up there. Thank you so much. So this family is here from Turkey and they shared their marshmallows with us. He had one.
I'm setting that huge stick on fire.
How was it? Really good. So Caleb, what's your plan with this big stick?
Now I'm gonna take it to one of the bigger fires.
Just don't start like a grass fire. Isaac found a little flame to warm his marshmallow. Perfect golden top. See what it tastes like. Ooh. You can take it off.
Whoa, it's so yummy.
Ooh.
Basically, I'm getting a stick, super hot, and then I'm trying to put it into an area that looks like it used to have fire, which would mean that gas might still be coming out of it. So then that might mean that the hot stick with ashes and spark.
You're trying to start a fire.
Oh, you need to put it right up into it. The gas isn't just floating in the air. It's like under there.
Yeah, if you could get a flame down there, it might reignite. I love that the kids are being little scientists and trying to understand the area and use what they can to, you know, learn from nature here.
When the kids were little toddlers, I would have been terrified here, but they're actually doing really well.
Down there, and it's super small. It's a tiny fire.
Maybe you gotta blow in there a little bit. It's a little smoky. Oh, I see it. I see it. Look.
Yeah.
Okay, then Elise is over here doing some art with her charcoal stick.
Yeah, so you see this. So there's that mountain.
Mm.
This area is all there. And then this area is right there. And I'm going to add like different shades of stuff.
We definitely have a beautiful sunset coming up down here over the water. You can see that there's ruins over here. Makes sense that people would build right by where the fire is constantly available.
Especially in the winter. I wish we were here in the winter. It would be so much more cozy.
Yeah, except it would be freezing everywhere else. This place gets covered in snow.
Well, with each moment that we stay, the fire gets more and more vibrant because the sun is setting. But we don't want to walk back in the dark. That would be a rough path in the dark. So it's time to head out and head on to our Airbnb. But this was a really cool experience. Obviously, lots of people come out to enjoy this, but that didn't bother us at all. We loved visiting with some of the people that we met up here and just kind of soaking in the view.
So honestly, one of the things I've loved about Turkey, and this was an example today, of all the hundreds of people that were here, I didn't hear one English speaker where like English was their primary language. No one from the UK, no one from the United States, no one from Australia. I'm sure obviously people with English accents come here, but it's just fun to be in such a foreign place that even the tourists that are here aren't from where we're from. Well, we've been driving for a couple hours, and the place we're staying is kind of in the middle of nowhere.
We're very excited.
Oh.
Okay, we are almost to our new rental space. I think we found it. Villa Han. Our friends made it up to the villa before us, so they gave us some great directions to help us find it. I see more lights. That's a good sign.
There it is.
Yes, and yay!
They're gonna turn
Oh,
around.
this place is going to be so fun to see in the morning.
Janae was just out here in the hammock, and one of these kitty cats that stays here came up to snuggle her.
He just jumped on, and at first I was like, oh no, oh no. But then he started snuggling me.
Janae's in kitty
Now I
heaven.
want to get up.
You ready to go?
Yeah, but he won't get up.
Come here, kitty.
I love this spot because it's shady and there's a breeze, and I've just been laying out here on the hammock, and then I looked over and there's a pomegranate tree bush. Come see it. Look at all these pomegranates growing. So I don't know much about pomegranates, but my friend grew up with a pomegranate tree at her house, and so she came over and helped me find one that was good to pick. She said this one's ripe and ready to go.
Pomegranate is not easy to consume though. Like you have to,
it takes work.
it takes work. So we just have these grapes, and they're sweet, ready to be eaten.
So we're staying with our friends up in the mountains outside of Cache, Turkey for a few days, and what drew us to this rental was the land. We wanted to have room for the kids to run and play, and we are just thrilled here. The mountains are gorgeous, the trees are amazing, and every little corner of the property seems to have something that makes me smile. Over here, this is one of my favorite spots. It's got this shaded area with a bunch of hammocks. There's grapes growing here, there's pomegranates, and there's chickens wandering right there next to the trampoline. It's just amazing. We are about 20 minutes outside of town and most of the things that we would want to do, but that 20-minute drive is worth it to us because it gives us space to just kind of rest. Istanbul and Cappadocia were both amazing, but they were so busy, and the kids need some downtime, some chill time to run around with their friends and just be silly.
So the dark ones are really sweet.
Yummy.
Sweet, huh? So Isaac has named all of the cats.
Yeah. There are 9 of them.
Didn't you build like a cat house?
I built a cat fortress, yes.
Can we see it?
Yeah. This is the cat fortress. They're all being fed, so they're not here, but this is for the queen of the cats. Yeah,
A
that's what you call it. This is one of the main areas. They just like, normally like 2 of them go over here. They love this spot.
Everyone was helping.
Yeah, and I made this part up here, but it's mostly just for shade because they can't really get up there. We're making a video for Aiden, who's sick right now. We're just trying to make her laugh. Once there was an evil cat queen. Okay, wait, let's see how that goes.
Janae has a hard time not smiling when she's
Okay,
doing
Janae,
it.
what she's gonna do is smile, but make an evil sound.
Yeah, just make it evil. When you smile, just be like, I will destroy you.
Yeah, and then go, mwah. Once there was an evil cat queen.
Wait, so you go up all nice, but then you killed her?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Try again, you got this.
Get your shadow.
The giggles. This is gonna make Aiden feel so much better. All right, we're getting ready to cook some chicken out here on the grill. So with the grill here, they have these little fans to help get more oxygen to the fire. I think a steadier, well, that worked. All right, we put the grates on here. We've cleaned this off. We've got coals going. It's time to get the chicken. Do a round two. So part of the reason we're grilling today is that this morning around 9:30 a.m. the power went out. And we didn't know how long it was going to be out. Apparently, it's just a scheduled outage that's going to be happening until 4 p.m. today because of some work that's being done nearby. We just had no idea, so we weren't prepared for this at all, but luckily, grilling is something that can be done without any electricity.
Good night. Treehouse out.
We're flying!
We're the tallest balloon right now.
Yep, we're at the highest elevation. Primarily churches.
Come on.
Fire on me.
We made it to the summit. No regrets.